Hello YouTube, it is 1:22 in the morning on Saturday, March 2nd. I have just gotten home from work, and while I was on my way home from work, I thought to myself, when I get home I'm gonna film this video. I'm gonna talk to you guys about something that has been brought to my attention recently by some friends that I think is very interesting. And yeah, as you know from videos I've made in the past, I have a ridiculous life of auditioning a lot, working a lot, and like doing a lot of things. That is how I like my life to be. I like to be very busy with doing a lot of things. Recently, a couple friends have asked me and a couple people at work have asked me how I function in life with the amount of things that I do. So let me break this down for you about how like my normal schedule is. Specifically during this time of the year, I'm gonna be talking about auditions again in this video. I'm sorry. I know, I talk about it all the freaking time. My typical schedule during this audition season has been, specifically the past few weeks, because I've been making myself do this the past few weeks, waking up at 5:30 in the morning to go down to these auditions that are either open calls or chorus calls, to go sign up on the list or wait in line to get inside the building at Pearl or Ripley Greer or Actors Equity or whatever audition studio that I'm supposed to be in for these auditions. And then going into these auditions and doing them, and then going to another one later in the day, going to take a dance class after that, or depending what happens, if I get called back or asked to do more things, doing more of that, and then going to work at night, then doing the same thing the next day. And at work, I'm working from like 4:30 to midnight, or 4:30 till later, or sometimes 4:30 till earlier, which is delightful. Getting home, trying to decompress a little bit, eating some food, and then going to sleep and waking up and doing the same thing all over again every single day. This made me think a lot back to when I was in college, my freshman year of college. I don't know if I really talked about this at all on my YouTube channel. My job that I had during my freshman year of college and my sophomore year as well, but I worked as a front desk receptionist and reservationist at the hotel that was on campus at school. And during my last 3 to 4 months of my freshman year of college, I worked overnight shifts at this job because whatever was happening with my schedule of classes and scheduling me at work, I couldn't make it work to work during the day. I told my boss that I could work overnight shifts, but only on the weekends, meaning like a Friday night into a Saturday into a Sunday. But then I kept getting shifts on a Thursday night going into a Friday. So then I would be Thursday, classes 8 to 5, go home to my dorm, do some homework until going to work at 11 p.m., working from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m., and then going to class at 8 a.m. During those like 3 to 4 months, every weekend, I would get maybe 2 hours of sleep total because of everything I was doing. And even on the Saturdays and Sundays, I would be like up all day doing homework. But I don't understand how I functioned as a human being. I don't get it. So that feeds into how my life is currently. I feel like that I do a lot of things running on very little sleep, and I'm somehow able to function. Getting to the point of what this video is going to be about, I was talking to some friends about auditions and the life we lead and all that kind of stuff, and like how exhausted I am a lot of the time, in that I'm like doing all this work and hoping to get a job, and then like going to my survival job at Dirt Candy, trying to just function and be a human being along with all of that as well. I know that I'm running on empty a lot of the time. The thing that was really interesting that my friend Taylor said to me, he said to me that I inspired him, which was very surprising. He said to me that I inspire him because I'm putting in all of this work to do things in my career that I don't know when it's gonna happen. I don't know when I'm gonna get a theater job. I don't know what it's gonna be, how much it's gonna pay, if I'm gonna be fine financially, what's gonna happen from it. But the fact that I keep showing up inspires him to show up. I thought to myself, I was like, no, yeah, I show up because I wanna be there. I wanna get a job. I wanna keep improving my craft in any way that I can. I wanna keep making connections and auditioning for new theaters and auditioning for people I've never met before. And even if it's theaters I've worked for before, theaters that I know people through them, I'm still gonna show up and put in the work because I want this career so bad. And that's been an interesting thought for me this audition season, because I thought about it last year too. I went to so many auditions. People at work, they ask me about what I do outside of work at Dirt Candy, and I try to explain it to them, and they go like, well, how many auditions are you going to in a week? And I can't think of the exact number because it's usually like close to 10, because I try to go to as many as possible because I want to book a job. I want to keep working. It's not just about like the, oh my god, I need a job. It's that I want to be honing my craft more. So the fact that that I was told by people that I inspired them to keep doing that work, that was pretty crazy to me. And I know I'm kind of talking, like, rambling a lot right now. It's very late. My brain is exhausted. But tomorrow's a Saturday. Well, today is a Saturday. It's already March 2nd, which is a Saturday. I just got off work. It's 1:30 in the morning now. I'm gonna be waking up earlier to go sign up for an audition that doesn't start until 4 o'clock, but I have to go work brunch. So I'm gonna go wake up early, run over to the audition studio, put my name on that list, and then go to work brunch for like 6 to 8 hours, and then go run to this audition and hope I get seen. That's ridiculous. Like, what? It's just crazy. What am I doing? It's the hustle. I made a video about this. I didn't even remember when. Sometime last year about like the hustle and hustling hard, because it was like a good week of auditions that I was like, I feel really good. I'm hustling really hard for this. And I feel like I've taken that mindset a lot into 2019 of like, I want to hustle hard and work really hard at this job. I feel like auditioning is a job in itself because I am working on becoming this version of myself as a performer, bringing that into a room, hoping it's good enough to book a job. And if it is, that's great. If it's not, it sucks. But I made it a little bit closer to booking that job just by showing up and just by putting in the work. The amount of people who've said to me recently, you know, I feel like I know you from somewhere. I don't know where it is, but I feel like I see you all the time. I was like, it's probably here at Ripley Greer and Pearl Studios because I'm auditioning every single day of my life. Case in point of this video. This is another like rambly video. Anyway, we'll see what happens when I edit this video. I don't know what it's gonna turn into, if it's gonna turn into anything coherent. If not, it'll just be a rambly video in my old style of videos that I used to make because I can do whatever I want. I need to go to bed. I need to wake up early. Okay, good night. Let me know thoughts or whatever in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching. My camera is flashing at me because I have low battery and I'm running out of space on my camera card. Good night.